And welcome to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, and Leonard Evans here live from Caravelle Academy for a great matchup between number 1 ranked DMA and number 2 ranked Caravelle. And Jason, it's a little bit chilly out here, and these girls are really going to have to dig deep, but nothing really quite gets you going than a 1-2 matchup.
Oh, absolutely, and nothing, a great matchup, 1 versus 2. Both teams undefeated on the season. Both looking forward to this match tonight between the two premier teams.
So not the best weather again, but still should be a great matchup here on hand at Caravelle as Brooke Canati going to lead it off for DMA. And again, DMA coming in undefeated as well as Caravelle, both teams starting out their season 7-0. And DMA had like we talked about on the show last week, a pretty tough schedule to start off their season as well, or as in recent weeks, continuing that here.
Yeah, absolutely.
As they're looking to keep that undefeated streak going. As that one looked inside. You can hear that wind howling.
Yeah,
we're out here in right field.
It's royal windy out here, and
she gets her chase line on that one in the dirt, and that's going to be a strikeout.
Savannah Sheets with the strikeout for Caravelle.
And now that's going to send up Delaney Sheehan. She's the opposing pitcher on the mound for the DMA Seahawks.
And the thing with a cold weather game like this, they're allowed to wear stuff in the outfield. So forgive us as we're trying to place the outfield for you, because no one's wearing a jersey out there. So we're going to try and do the best that we can with that.
Yeah, with the names here and again distance too here in right field. As Savannah Sheets and Delaney Sheehan here square off in the top of the first. DMA and Caravelle, number 1 versus number 2. And that one's going to be low and inside, and that's going to be a walk for Sheets, and that puts Sheehan on first. Now it's going to be the second baseman, Nikki Elliott, for the Seahawks. Wind's starting to pick up now, Jason. We were just talking about how the wind wasn't bad yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold one here. Definitely. I can feel my definitely feel my hands being cold. I do have gloves that I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put on once I get this computer set up and ready to go.
As that one missed low, and now here's the pitch from Sheets. Again, this one looked a little bit low as well. That was Blue looking down the first baseline there, and here's Sheets, and that one on the corner for a strike.
Good job. Sheets has done a great job pitching this year for Caravelle. Mike mentioned that on the show last night that her stats have been incredible so far. They also have Cody Dillon that they can bring in later in the game, a change of pace pitcher.
Elliott takes around to shortstop. They're going to make the play at second for the force out.
I believe that was Bree Bryant who made the play at short. So that'd be 2 outs. Still a runner on first.
So 2 outs, runner on first. This one from Sheets, a little bit high. Taken by Allie Novotny. She's the first baseman in the cleanup spot for the Seahawks.
I think we're going to blow away.
As that one, again, looks like it touched the corner. So Sheets gets that one in there for a strike. Again, trying to judge these pitches from this depth perception.
Yeah, we're out here in the outfield.
As that one hit over the plate again for another strike. It looks like, I believe,
we need
1-2 here.
We need Paul Rungby, Dutch Reynolds.
Yeah, need some emphatic motion back there, but it's 1-2 count. That one's driven behind out in foul territory. Out, that's going to head over the fence and out of play.
And on a day where the weather's like that, or like this, that's got to hurt the hands.
Yep, that's the first thing I thought about.
Sawing it inside corner of the plate, and you're swinging and you're jamming. It cannot be a pretty thing on your hands.
So 2 down here for Caravel. Runner on first for DMA. 1-2 count as Sheets gets ready for the 1-2 pitch on Novotny. Lets it go, and Carter looking there for strike 3. And after a walk to start the inning, 3 straight for Caravel.
Yeah, not bad. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Be back for the second inning. We are back here at Caravelle for the bottom of the first inning. Sorry, we were having some technical difficulties with that commercial.
Yep, still trying to.
I think
I
think the cold wind just does havoc to our programming here. So we were having issues with it the other night, but we're back up and ready to run.
Caravel, no damage done against them in the top of the first as they left one runner on due to a walk early, but Sheets doing a good job pitching her way out of it there, making it easy on the defense.
And Caravel, I believe, is Bree Bryant leads off, and I mentioned her on the show yesterday. She does a great job of getting on base and setting the table for their power hitters. The last game we did Indian River, you saw McCone get the grand slam. And after the game, when we interviewed her, she said that her table setters get on base for her, makes her job so much easier. And Bree Bryant has speed, so she puts the ball on the ground. She's going to beat it out a lot of times, and it's going to be important for DMA to keep her off base.
And she'll lead it off here for the Bucks, coming off a nice play at shortstop as well, like you said, Jason.
Yeah, and she's having a great year for DMA on the mound. I believe that was a strike.
All right, so hopefully now we're all squared away and we'll be able to hopefully dial in here on the pitch from Sheehan. A little low. As he's looking down, he's going to call to the blue at first, and a no-go there. Looks like she didn't go. So it'll be a ball.
I mean, the sun's nice. If the wind wasn't as bad as it was, it wouldn't be too bad. But it's not April. It feels like February out here.
There's the pitch, and that's jugged on right there to second base, and that's going to be finished off by someone else we saw in the first inning, Nikki Elliott. So Bree Bryant.
But did you see where the second baseman was playing there?
Yeah, I see that little shift.
She was up near the pitcher's mound. So because of Bryant's speed, if she is playing back in her normal second base position, that could be a hit because of her speed. So you see she cuts the ball off up in that position and gets her out of first base. Great play by the DMA defense. That's knowing your opponent well.
And now it's Natalie Paoli, the second baseman for the Buccaneers. Next up here in the bottom of the first. And that first pitch, outside for a ball. So the 1-0 count here for Sheehan. And throws that one in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, it's going to be important for both these pitchers to get ahead of these batters because when they get behind, both teams have power and the ability to hit the long ball. Of course, we'll see what the wind will do with the when the ball gets up in the air tonight. It, probably not an easy night to be a fielder.
So the 2-1 count to Paoli. It's Sheehan. And that one looked a little bit low and outside. And now 3-1 for Paoli. Hitters count.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what I said. You really don't want to be pitching behind tonight.
So now here's a pitch from Sheehan. Throws that one in there for a strike, and now we got a full count.
Good pitch there by Sheehan. Finds the corner of the plate, doesn't throw anything over the meat of the plate.
And the 3-2 pitch from Sheehan. Paoli drives it to second base, and that's going to be fielded cleanly there for Nicky Elliott. And she makes the throw over first to get the out. So able to get the bat on the ball. Nice shot to second base. So back-to-back plays for Nicky Elliott and the DMA infield.
That's what you want as a pitcher. You take the ground balls. And DMA is both teams are great fielding teams. They're not going to make many errors. But when you have a 1 versus 2 matchup, one error could be the difference in this game. So you want to play clean in the field. The one thing I do like better than the baseball the other night, softball tends to move faster. Baseball the other night took 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and in this case, both teams great pitching, but also great hitting as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see which one
wins
we see
out
most of tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
As that ball looked a little bit low and outside for a ball.
Thank you for joining us tonight on 302 Sports. We got to give credit to our cameraman, Len Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Brave in the cold.
And now it's going to be Maddie Barres. She's the catcher for the Bucks here in the 3 spot. As you see, she's rare in that pullover that the outfielders have on. That one swinging looked like it was tipped back behind the catcher. So I believe 1 and 2 down here for Barres. With 2 down here in the bottom of the first. So Sheehan, the 1-2 pitch to Barres. Good eye there from her as that went outside. Evens the count up here at 2 and 2. Whew. There's that wind howling. But like I said, we lost the lineup card once already. Hope that doesn't happen again. 3-2 pitch. It's swung on and no go there for Barres as Sheehan gets her to go. No contact for the strikeout. And that'll do it here for the first inning. 0-0. Number 1 DMA, number 2 Caravel. We'll be back with second inning action after this.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole...
Action, number 1 DMA taking on number 2 ranked Caravel. Both teams undefeated coming into this matchup. And Jason, we said the weather less than ideal, and we still got a decent amount of people here for this game.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great crowd here. We saw it last week when we did... Indian River and Caravelle, they come out and they support their teams here.
Sheets throws that one in there for a strike. As Claire Henry steps up for the Seahawks, the shortstop. And that one's popped up here in the infield. That's going to be reeled in by Natalie Paoli, the second baseman.
But you saw how the wind played havoc on that play.
Yeah, it caught us off guard, or at least I know it caught me off guard back here where I was sitting.
I mean, and you can see the second baseman, she had to run all the way up and almost handcuffed her. So it's going to be, looks like the wind's definitely blowing in tonight, which is something to watch, especially in any ball that gets up in the air. It's going to be a tough gig for the outfielders. So.
And now it's going to be number 23, Olivia Ferris. She'll step up here with one down in the top of the second. That one for a ball. Looks like we're 1-1 count to her. And here's the pitch from Sheets. In there for a strike. 1-2.
With the wind blowing in, it's definitely going to favor the pitchers here.
Tries to change up there and catches her looking for the strikeout. Savannah Sheets, nice change of pace, change up pitch there. Kind of froze her.
She had two strikeouts in the first inning, gets a strikeout here. So three strikeouts so far in an inning and 2/3 for Sheets, and you can see that she's being her normal self in the mound.
Wow. So that brings up Ashley Canati.
She's got some home run power. I think last week against Padua, she hit a 3-run home run in that game as DMA was able to come back and eke out an 8-7 win over Padua.
So 2-0 here to Canati, the center fielder. And the pitch from Sheets, swung on, driven back to Sheets. She'll field it cleanly, throw it over to first for the out. And that'll do it here in the top of the second. Caravelle, no damage done once again, and a great pitched inning by Sheets.
Yeah, well, nicely done, and great job by Sheets. And we're through an inning and a half. No score. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans live here from Caravelle Academy for a 1-2 softball matchup, DMA and Caravelle. And through an inning and a half, it's been the pitchers so far here tonight, Jason. Savannah Sheets with a great top of the second inning just now.
Yeah, she did, and like you said, that she had that one walk. She's basically the three strikeouts and a few ground ball outs and a pop up. So she's doing everything. Ball hasn't been hit out the infield yet. And same thing with DMA. They were able to have a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first.
I believe it'll be Nikki Marcone.
She hit the grand slam last week. She was our player of the game and graciously came up and joined us for an interview after the game. But she said, her job's easy. She just comes up when people are on and then does her thing. But here she leads off an inning. So she's playing, she's doing something a little different. Let's see if she can get on base and start a rally.
So the first pitch from Sheehan there. Outside for a ball. 1-0. So the 1-0 pitch to Marcone. Swung on, pops it up in the infield here. It's going to be run on by Elliott. And she'll make the catch. One down.
As I'm telling you, it's the pitch. This weather is definitely the pitcher's best friend.
Especially with the wind, like you said earlier, blowing in here against these batters. Makes it tough. So one down here in the bottom of the second as Courtney Brops will step to the plate, third baseman.
I gotta take my hand out of the glove to run the scoreboard.
Oh no.
I believe that was a strike, right, Nick?
Yep. So 0-1 count here to Brobst. That one's down the third baseline, but foul.
But we see these pitchers are getting ahead of the batters, which is key because when you throw 1-2, 0-2 instead of 3-1, it puts you on all kinds of advantage over the hitters.
Now an 0-2 count here as she tries to change up.
That was a big Uncle Charlie pitch there.
Tried to fool her with the off speed. Probst wasn't buying it as she takes it for a ball. 1-2 now. And we'll see what Sheehan dials up here. That one a little low into the dirt. So now we're all even up here, 2-2.
And I finally evened myself up.
It looks like we got some bullpen action over here on the left.
Yeah, DMA. Both teams tend to both have two quality pitchers.
Sheehan left that one high, so what started 0-2 now is 3-2. So
The payoff pitch.
Probst battling back here. Full count now, 3-2. As Sheehan, here's the pitch, and that's going to be low and away and skip down behind the catcher, and it's going to be a walk.
Caravelle's first base runner of the night.
So Probst gets on. She'll be on first. And now steps up the right fielder, Kayla Sobolak. So runner on first. Thought about going. She'll head back as that one is in for a ball. So 1-0 count here to Sobolak. The pitch from Sheehan is in there for a strike, 1-1.
It's nothing like bringing you a top 2 softball match.
Doesn't happen that how often?
No, it does not. And this is why it was great. We brought you a top 2 lacrosse battle last week down at the Dave Reynolds Invitational, and now we bring you a top 2 girls softball match between 2 undefeated teams. And this year's softball tends to be exactly like baseball. A lot of upsets early in the season.
So one down. That one sliced down the first baseline for Sobolak, but foul.
You know, Caravelle's been a softball dynasty. DMA's like the newcomer. You know, since they've been open, they've been making a run each year, getting better and better, and here they are sitting in the top spot. Credit to this team, you know, coming in and getting everything going. And now, I know, seeing them before the game, that it looks like this game means a lot to them. You know, sure, it means a lot to Caravelle. You're playing the #1 team.
Yeah. And I believe Caravelle at a time was #1 as well, right? Maybe before this. Before DMA, maybe.
Not this year yet, but DMA started 4 and Caravelle started 5, and now they're sitting 1-2.
That's a good improvement. That's where you want to be.
And now you know you get to battle it out on the field. Nothing like it.
As that one's in there for a strike for Sheehan. So 0-1 as Sobolak was retired. So that will send up Amanda Stoll. Right? I believe there's 2 outs. as that one's in there for a strike. So Sheehan to pitch. And that one just missing, it looked like. That one swung on and tipped. So we have a foul ball. So 2 strikes here for Sheehan, and she looks to try to get out of the inning. As that one misses. So 2-2.
Deuce is wild here.
As the scoreboard is getting back up there for us, that helps. You like that, 2-2. As she'll step out.
There's actually 1 out and runners on first and second.
Oh, must have walked.
I think it was my
Or
best.
hitter?
I think it was catcher's interference
Oh, that's what it
on
could
the
have been.
foul
Yeah, we
ball.
couldn't- Yep.
And I think it confused both me and you.
Yeah.
But
sorry, everyone watching there. Missed that one. As the pitch to Stoll, she drives at second base. Elliott gonna field it. Throws it to second, going for the double play. Not
Runner's
being able
gonna
to
come
hold
home.
on. The throw to home. And she got her. Good heads-up play there by the first baseman, Ali Novotny, to throw it home as the runner was going there. And that'll do it. 3 outs in the bottom of the second, 0-0. So after 2 innings, 0-0, Jason. A little bit of some excitement there, but
Yep.
to no avail. And
Bang,
we'll take a
bang
quick
play at the
break.
plate. Good hustle, but great play by DMA. We'll be back right after these messages.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans. As we head to the top of the third, 0-0 here in our 1-2 matchup between DMA and Caravelle, as both pitchers having pretty good starts here tonight. Is a little bit of excitement, though, in the bottom of the second there, as DMA was able to make a play at home on the Caravelle runner rounding third. Threw her out. Good play by Ali Novotny, and that'll take us here to the top of the third. Is sorry about that. Some technical difficulties again. Angelina Dell will lead it off for DMA. So 1-2 already here to Dell. As we've seen Sheets settle in nicely. As that one swung on, knocked to third base. The throw is good. Nice play there at third by Courtney Brost as she makes the play for 1 down here in the top of the third. So now steps up Rachel Sani, the left fielder. So 1 down here in the top of the third. The pitch from Sheets is in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. That one a little low. 1-1 now to Sani. That one again to third base. Can't handle it this time. And the throw is going to be late. As Brooks couldn't handle the clean play at third, and that allowed Sani to make it to first. So that puts a runner on for the Seahawks with one down here in the top of the third. For Julia Ferris.
And like we said, base runners have been, few and far between in this one. So,
oh, excuse me. Let's go back to the top of the lineup. It's Brooke Canati here. So top of the lineup now here for the Seahawks with a runner on, one down. And the pitch from Sheets inside. Misses for a ball. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Canati. That one in there for a strike, 1-1.
it's definitely when the wind dies down, that's a perfect opportunity maybe to get one up in the air. But and it's blowing at a good pace. There's a good bunt.
Lays down the bunt, the play at first, and she got her. Good throw, but the runner will advance. It's a nice play there from the Caravelle infield on the bunt rotation.
Yeah, and that's the big play. I mean, you get the runner in scoring position, but now it's with 2 outs.
Yep. So 2 outs, a runner in scoring position for the pitcher, Delaney Sheehan. And now we'll have a timeout as Maddie Barres will head out to Sheets, and they'll take a moment to talk this one over.
Yeah, that's one thing you tend to see more in softball than baseball is you'll see a lot of these mound visits. But, in general, it's a lot faster pace.
In softball, even on a national level, a lot of softball teams, they have a particularly close, very team-oriented vibe, I believe, in the sport of softball. These girls are all very close.
Yeah, and that's big. Last week when we were here, me and Mike were mentioning the camaraderie in the dugouts when people were batting the cheers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot different than a lot of these other sports.
So 1-0 here to start for Sheehan. And she comes up at a critical moment here in the top of the third. Runner in scoring position. That one's in there for a strike to even it up at 1-1.
And help herself out on the mound by not getting a run here. Give herself the lead, but it will not be easy. The Sheets has been dealing so far, as Sheehan has.
That one in there for another strike. As Sheets gets the advantage here, 1-2. The count now on Sheehan. So 1-2, 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Sheehan. She swings on and can't make contact, and she'll go down swinging. And that'll do it here for the top of the third. Runner in scoring position for the Seahawks, but they leave her on. Still 0-0. We head to the bottom of the third.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans. here in the right field of Caravel Academy on this beautiful night, Jason.
Yes.
For softball, as we have the top two teams in the state going at it here, and we are scoreless.
How dare Mike Lang work tonight? He should be out here with us in the cold. Same thing. Come on, Pat Garianis. Well, Pat, you were brave Tuesday.
Yeah, Pat was there Tuesday.
Pat, we'll give you a pass, but Mike Lang, you missed both days. You got to get out here. No work, no Sears. Tell him to come. You got to come and cover 1 versus 2 softball. But all seriousness, Mike will join us tomorrow night for the baseball game at Frawley Stadium, Milford Polytech, live on 302 Sports. So get down there and watch it.
So I believe it would be Savannah Sheets to lead off the inning for the Bucks. So I'm trying to get a look on that number here.
Yeah, well, it's hard because Caravelle, they're all wearing looks like a thing on top of their jersey to keep them warm, which makes sense. It's cold out here.
Very. That one's driven to third base, cleanly fielded and thrown on there and complete the play there. So he's trying to get I believe it's Gia Lanani at the plate. But again, waiting on some confirmation. But Sheehan now 1-1 the count here. And that one misses. 2-1. Sheehan throws that one in there for a strike, and now we're all knotted up at 2-2 with one down here in the bottom of the third. Again, thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports. Because we don't blame you as that one's fouled off down the third baseline for not coming out here tonight and just chilling at home and watching it live on 302. That's the kind of weather we got tonight.
Yeah, that's the good thing about not having, you can stay home and watch the game through us, and like I said, we like bringing you these top matchups. I like doing softball,
and it's going to be really nice doing softball in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather warms up.
The 3-2 pitch from Sheehan is dribbled back up the middle. She'll field it cleanly and make the throw herself. So 2 down here in the bottom of the third. So now we're back to the top of the lineup. It's Bree Bryant.
And look at where the second baseman is playing again. I just want to point it out. Look at how close she's up, and that's because of Bryant's speed. If she's playing back to normal position, Bryant's going to beat that out because she's a lefty hitter.
And that one's
shot
behind the pitcher.
Yeah, they hit it. Once she gets that ball past the pitcher's mound, she's going to be safe 99.5% of the time. It's going to take a great play to get her out, and that's speed kills. It's a great asset for her game. And she does a good job of knowing her role and putting the ball on the ground.
And Nikki Elliott able to make a nice clean play in the first inning. That one was a shot, a difficult spot for that DMA infield as she gets on first. So 1 down with a runner on here for Natalie Paoli, the second baseman.
And the thing with Bryant is you don't have to watch her. Now in softball, it's not like baseball. You can't take a lead until after the pitcher throws the ball. So, but she has speed. Look at her position there on first base. She's ready to run.
0-1 count to Paoli. The pitch is low for a ball, and 1-1 now. that wind really starting to pick up.
Yeah, and it's hitting us on the back. I'm gonna have to stand up and.
And that one's driven here to
That's
right
a mile
field.
high. That's no joke.
And a nice catch there out here in right field.
Number 15.
Angelina Deloso with the catch.
Yeah, great
like
catch.
you said, Jason, tough catch with these conditions out here in that wind.
Yes, but nicely done.
Had some air on it, but that'll do it here for the third. As we head to the fourth inning, scoreless here live from Caravelle Academy. Thanks for watching.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image open.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. We're looking at a nice 35-degree wind chill as we start the fourth inning.
Yeah, I'd say the wind's blowing about 20, 25 miles per hour. And you saw the havoc. What a great catch to end that bottom of the third inning. But quickly, softball, they play 7 innings, so.
That one from Nikki Elliott, shot back to Sheets. She'll field it cleanly, make the play at first for one down here to start the fourth.
It's looking like this could be one of those games where one run could do it.
Yeah.
But obviously 7 innings. If it's still tied to go extra innings. In the 10th inning in softball, they put a runner on second base to start the inning.
Yep.
Try and speed up the game.
So now it will be Ali Novotny, the first baseman, stepping up for the Seahawks. That one's a shot down the first baseline, but foul. 1-1.
I think I'm going to hate it when the sun goes in.
Because that one looked a little bit outside for a ball. 2-1 now on the count for Novotny. And Jason, you were out the baseball game Tuesday night. Here now Thursday night. If I had to ask you, which night was colder?
It's true. I think with the win, it's tonight. But the other night we didn't think it was going to be that cold. And then all of a sudden it started snowing.
That's a shot into center field for Novotny. And that'll be a signal. So the Seahawks getting, I believe, their first hit of the night.
I believe you're correct.
Or first clean hit anyway, I believe, as Novotny takes that shot into center. So she'll be on first now with one down here in the top of the fourth. And now that'll bring up Claire Henry, the shortstop. So Henry will step in. Runner on first, one down here in the top of the fourth for DMA. As they're looking to get something going here, as it's been mostly a pitcher's duel here early. As that being one of the first clean hits we've seen on the night.
Yeah. And there was no doubt about it, right up the middle for a base hit.
So 1-0 to Henry. She fires that one in there for a strike to even the count at 1-1. that one missing. So 2-1 now the count for Claire Henry.
We want to thank Wilmington University baseball team for coming out to the show last night at Hooters.
Absolutely.
It was great.
That one on the inside corner for a strike. So 2-2 now the count for Henry. And yes, congratulations again to the Wilmington baseball team, the 2018 Bill Gile Invitational champions.
Yeah, and a lot of local players.
Yes, absolutely. As that one looked a bit outside, and that will put the count at full. 3-2 count with a 1 down. Runner on first for Claire Henry.
Now, like I said, in softball, they can't leave until it leaves, but it'll be interesting to see if she's in motion when the pitcher releases the ball or not.
The pitch a little bit high, and that'll walk. So Claire Henry gets the walk. Is a great at-bat there for her. And now first and second with 1 out here is DMA threatening in the top of the 4th.
Yes. Like you said, the key there is a great at-bat by her. She got behind in the count, got it back into her favor, and then the full count. What a great eye, because that pitch was very close.
Yeah. So now it's Olivia Ferris with runner in scoring position, first and second, with 1 down. As Sheets looking to get herself out of this jam. And the pitch swung on and missed there. Great pitch by Sheets. 0-1.
Yeah, if she can, when she gets in front of the batters, she tends to put them away.
So the 0-1 count to Ferris. She's going to lay down a bunt. She's going to be tagged out. It will advance the runners to second and third, but like last time, Jason, the sacrifice there now 2 down for the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's a good job getting the runners over because anything could happen, wild pitch, anything like that. But great job by, I believe, Marcone's the first baseman, right? She did a nice job of tagging the runner because if she throws to first base, that's going to be a very close play. Yeah. And there she prevented the runner. You saw Caravel tried in the 3rd inning, sending the runner on a play to first base home, and I think that's by tagging her out, she prevented the runner from coming home.
Great play there by Marcone to give 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, and now it'll be Ashley Canati, the center fielder. And she'll swing driven into center field. That's going to score a run, maybe 2 here for the Seahawks. They'll hold her at 3rd, and it's Ashley Canati with the RBI single to center. And that puts the Seahawks on top. Great contact here from DMA in this inning with great hits by Novotny and Ferris. Or excuse me, Canati. And now DMA with a 1-0 lead, and now runners on the corners here with 2 down. So the Seahawks finding their hitting rhythm here in the 4th inning. Now it's going to be Angelina Deloso. She made the great catch out in right field earlier. Now she's at the plate with a runner in scoring position, a chance to add on to the Seahawk lead. Sheets fires that one in there for a strike. 0-2 now. So Sheets up on top of Deloso here, the 0-2 count. And JC talked about how good she's been when she's on top. And let's see what she does here. 0-2 count. The pitch is low. Good take there from Deloso. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, great job. And this weather is playing havoc on the fielders, the batters. I mean, I'm telling you, when you hit the ball, it stings.
Deloso swung on and missed that one. Sheets gets the strikeout, and that'll send us to the bottom of the 4th. But a great RBI single from Ashley Canati puts the Seahawks in front 1-0. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back. on 302 Sports, live from Caravelle Academy. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Leonard Evans, and Nick Halliday just showed up as well. Well, he's been here, but just making his way into right field for this 1-2 matchup. And how could you not make it out to this game tonight, even with the weather, Jason?
Yeah.
What a matchup we got.
But if you can't make it out, why not watch it live on 302 Sports? I mean, you can watch from your home.
Some of the fans are saying, "I wish we knew you were live. We wouldn't care."
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was saying earlier. I said this is what we're here for. Nights like this is the perfect night to relax, stay at home with the heat on.
I would have this on your big screen television and the Sixers on your smaller television.
They were down early. They were down by 1 earlier when I checked, but, you know, I'm not really worrying about playoff Sixer basketball when I got number 1 versus number 2 in front of me.
Right.
With DMA and Caravelle. DMA opened up the scoring last inning, 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Caravelle looking to try to tie it back up here, get on the board, as Sheehan has been spectacular on the mound, as that one's driven into center field. And that's going to be caught there and fielded by Ashley Canati. So with the RBI single, then makes the clean catch in center.
Yeah, and that's we said any ball in the outfield, it's not going to be easy for the outfielders. She did a great job of getting back in position and then tracking the ball as it played in the wind. But I think any other night, that ball could have had a chance to go out of here.
And now I believe it'll be Nikki Marcone, the first baseman, stepping up now for the Bucks. And the pitch from Sheehan, that one's lifted in to right field and caught by Deloso. So Deloso 2 clean plays in right field so far in this one. And Caravel starting to make contact as they've seen Sheehan once already now as we came up on the second time in the order. And now they're starting to make better contact, just getting it into the outfield there. But great plays here on routine fly balls for that DMA defense. So now Courtney Brobst, she was able to get on base last time for the Bucks as she swings and lifts this one straight up as well to second baseman Nikki Elliott under it, and she reels it in for the 1-2-3 inning for DMA. So Sheehan doesn't let up at all. 1-2-3, and that'll do it as we are 4 innings complete here live from Caravelle. 1-0 lead for the Seahawks, and we'll be right back. We are back here live from Caravelle Academy as DMA still holding a 1-0 lead as we head to the 5th inning on an RBI single by Ashley Canati in the 4th. Gave them the lead. And
sorry, I'm a little slow on the scoreboard. I still had the bottom 4th up there.
Oh, no problem. It's probably frozen stuck anyway.
Yes. I still got a runner on first base I got to take off.
As I believe this is Rachel Sani, the left fielder. I believe she'll lead off the inning for DMA. That's a shot right to the first baseman. But a clean, you're good. But a clean play there from Nikki Marcone. And we've seen her make a few nice plays already here in this one. So that should bring up the top of the order, Brooke Canati. As that one's driven down the first baseline, it's going to be foul as no one's able to get to it.
Yeah, that would have been a tough play to get to. But like you said, it was foul ball. So
0-1 the count to Brooke Canati, who I believe is her sister, Ashley Canati, driven the RBI single in the 4th inning, or they're related in some way.
And
that one's inside.
I want to talk about Sheehan for a moment. After her team gave her the lead, she went out there 1, 2, 3 inning, I think, with 4 pitches.
we talked about it when we went to break. We said, wow, she really mowed him down there, real quick inning there for the Seahawks.
That's what we always say. Like when you're a team and you get the lead, you want that shutdown inning, and she got it relatively easy.
And now DMA up at the plate again. This one's driven into right field for a single. Nice shot there from the leadoff hitter, Brooke Canati. And now another runner on here for the Seahawks in the top of the 5th with 1 down.
DMA's had some nice solid hits.
Yeah, making good contact here as of late.
Yeah, right now top ranked DMA leads second ranked Caravelle 1-0. Because I use my soccer language. Probably confused half of our softball audience.
Took me a while to learn that.
Yeah.
Actually, the one thing about
check our schedule. We're going to try and get you a soccer matchup. Next week, I know Padua is at Caravelle next Friday night. So check our social media page next week, and that should be a go on here.
As now steps in Delaney Sheehan, 1-1 the count to her with 1 out. A runner on. Makes contact there. But
looked like it was a hit and run. The runner was in motion.
A good jump there first.
You see a lot of fielders out there stretching. Not used to playing in this cold weather, probably.
The off-speed pitch a little bit outside. So I believe it's 2-2 now, or 3-2. I think it's 2-2.
Yeah. I believe it's 2-2 too, but.
And the pitch. Regardless, that one in there for a strike, so that one gets Sheehan looking for 2 down here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the second baseman, Nikki Elliott. Like you said, Sheehan really just want her to honestly to focus about on the mound here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you really want her out on the bases in this weather anyway. Just a different point of view.
No, and a good point of view. You'll see sometimes in the National League when the pitchers get on base, they bring out those jackets, and you hear a lot of times the announcers go, "I would have just rather him, get out."
Exactly. So 2 down here is that pitch in there for a strike. So she's starting to fire him in here. That one to Nikki Elliott.
The other night when we were here for the baseball, softball played St. George's, soccer played DMA. DMA won in overtime. In that soccer matchup, and Caravelle beat St. George. Runner going.
The runner goes, great throw on the money by Maddie Barres, and she gets Canati stealing second base. So that'll do it here for the top of the 5th. We're heading to the bottom, and we still have a 1-0 lead for the Seahawks.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And we are back here live on 302 Sports from Caravelle Academy for one of the premier softball matchups of the season. Number 1 DMA, number 2 Caravelle. And we're heading to the bottom of the 5th, and DMA holding a 1-0 lead here, Jason.
Yeah, 1-0. Great game. Great pitchers. A pitcher's duel. DMA was able to was able to create a run in the 4th inning, top of the 4th inning, and then a quick 4-pitch half inning in the 4th, and now DMA, Caravelle gets DMA out on a nice throw down to second base, and great tag by Bryant, and then now all of a sudden we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Caravelle's only got 6 outs left to get a run. Nick, I think the pitcher tried to hit you there.
Yeah, and I would go get the ball, but I can't because I'm stuck with the broadcast, but I love to get involved in the game, JC, and I got to be as close to the game as possible, as that one's popped up to short, and that'll be reeled in by Claire Henry, who makes the play. 1 down.
And like we said, any pop-up, it's not going to be easy. DMA's done a great job playing defense tonight, and that's what you have to do to beat either of these teams. When you play the 1 and the number 2 ranked team, you need to play some great defense. DMA and Caravel has both done it tonight.
Well, you said just a few hits, or a few nice hits there at the top of the 4th for DMA, giving them that 1-0 lead. As we now are at the bottom of the 5th.
My drink's blowing away.
I believe this is Amanda Stoll or Savannah. Not really sure yet. As that ball gets behind the catcher, ball 1-2 now. The count. So 1-2. Sheehan's pitch is driven to shortstop. Another play from Henry. Nice clean throw to first for the out. As Claire Henry makes back-to-back plays at short for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and like you said, back-to-back plays, and now it's 2 outs, and down to 4 outs now down to 7 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th of a 7-inning game.
And Sheehan has settled in very nicely for DMA in this one, as she has been spectacular.
Yes.
And here's the pitch. Just misses for a ball. As you see the direction from the DMA coaching staff telling the outfield to move in, so the wind's too hard. They're not going to be able to drive the ball that deep.
Yeah, we saw we did a game last week, and I know Marquette's Grand Slam was the play, one of the top plays of the week. She hit about 300 feet. It was still going up over the scoreboard. And Browse hit one to dead center field. So they have power, but like you said, with the wind blowing in, it's all about positioning yourself.
Now, I believe this is Savannah Sheets.
I think you're absolutely right.
And she drives this one into right field. It could get down fair, but just misses. So it's going to be a foul ball, but good contact there for
Sheets.
And now it could be, we might have a sub here.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not sure.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, this is again, apologize to the viewers here. A bad spot this far away to.
And they're because of the cold weather, they're wearing sweatshirts.
So here's the pitch again. She's able to foul it off. So staying alive here.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
It's the first time I've said it too. I thought I would said it before that.
Yes.
I can't believe I haven't said it yet.
I said Grand Salami the other day. So we tend to bring our favorite announcers into.
Oh yeah, channel by. For softball, could be a number of people.
Yes.
And the pitch from Sheehan, driven down the third baseline again. This one looks foul, and it is.
What a battle. Battle here by.
And I do believe it could be Sheets up to bat. Is right, Jason. I think I might have seen a 14.
Okay.
Again, with the lights also facing us.
Yes.
Makes it hard. But we'll do our best here. In the pitch from Sheehan, the off speed, she takes it to left field. And that's going to be caught. Nice catch out there in left field from Rachel Sani. And this DMA outfield making plays when they need to. No errors out there tonight. And that'll do it for the 5th inning. We're heading to the 6th. 1-0 lead for the Seahawks here on 302 Sports. Live from Caravelle Academy is that we'll give a shout out to Caravelle here. They got the warm-up music going, the walk-up songs as well. They're really getting going here for this number 1 versus number 2 matchup. Great environment.
And we did the Indian River game last year here, and we did it this year. So a lot of teams give up their home game to come back up here and play because it's such a great environment.
Yeah.
Plus the kids get to play at nighttime.
And then maybe in May they're going to want to play more night games. This one caught everybody off guard being this cold. Not used to this year, as that one is dribbled down the first baseline. So Nikki Elliott gonna, I believe, stay out there. I don't know if she was, I believe, up when they gunned the runner out.
Correct.
So she'll remain up to bat here, and now finds herself in the hole 1-2. So I believe Sheets is still on the mound for the Buccaneers here. Still 1-0 lead for DMA. Top of the 6th. 1-2 count. The pitch, and that one in there for a strike as Sheets catches her looking for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, both pitchers are stealing in this one. We've seen Caravelle hit some hard hits in the outfield, and the wind just has knocked them down. And DMA's made some great plays. A nice diving catch to the end of the last inning on a ball that when it gets up in that wind, it plays havoc.
Yeah.
I used to hate playing outfield on windy days.
And that first pitch in there for a strike to Novotny. And Ali Novotny was responsible for that run scored for the Seahawks. She led it off with a single, was able to get the third, and then Kanadi was able to bring her in. That was in the 4th inning. Now we're at the top of the 6th. 0-1 the count. 1 down for her this time. And her takes a nice shot into center her last at bat.
Yes.
And here's a pitch from Sheets. That one a little bit low. Evening the count at 1-1. Pitch. That one low as well, so I believe 3-1 now the count to Ali Novotny. The pitch, Novotny fouls this one off to the left side. So now it looks like a full count.
Well, DMA, you know how dangerous Caravel is an offensive team. You want to start tacking on some insurance runs here. It's, like we said, we're in the top of the 6th. They play 7, so.
And it all started with Novotny in the 4th. This pitch to her, she'll staying alive again, Jason, as she fouls that one off down the first base line.
Great job of, like you said, of her staying alive, doing a great job getting a piece of that one.
So it's going to be her 3rd time seeing Sheets And that one's driven into left field, but looks way foul.
Look out, car.
Yeah, I was going to say, might have hit a car out there. And actually, no, I'm not par. I'm over there a little bit further, so I got me nervous for a second.
Yeah, the other night baseball, Len's like, I'm far away. They can't hit your car, Jason. And boom, two of them went right over.
And another great at bat for Novotny as she's able to battle off Shields and get the walk, or excuse me, Sheets, and now she'll be on first base. So now a runner on, one down, top of the sixth for the Seahawks. That brings up the shortstop Claire Henry, coming off a couple of real nice plays at shortstop.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been really impressed with DMA's defense. It's been, and so has Caravelle's.
I believe the only thing, DMA defense, I believe the right word to use is smooth. They've been real smooth all night. Just that Bryant dribbler over the pitcher where she's so fast she was able to get on.
Yeah.
But besides that, Sheehan and that DMA defense doing a great job. And like you said, Caravelle as well, just giving up that one run off those 2 hits in the fourth.
Yep.
But other than that, great pitching outings for Sheehan and Sheets as Sheets looking to get through 6 here. The 0-2 pitch just misses, it looks like. Maybe a little bit high. And now 1-2.
Probably bringing out his major league reference. Just a bit high.
And now the pitch, the off speed is going to be dribbled to shortstop. Going to be a close play at first, and she's going to be safe. As the crowd lets you hear it. As Bree Bryant was unable to get the throw there in time.
And that was the only play Bryant had. She had no chance to get the runner in second. She makes a great play at first base. Fired that ball quickly over there. And it was bang, bang. The one thing, normally in softball, there's normally only 2 umpires. Tonight, because it's 1 versus 2, we got 3 umpires out there. It adds a little dimension where you can have that base umpire closer to first base and right on top of the play.
Absolutely. Going to play in some good help there, as they'll be on top of all the calls we need them to be on tonight. So after that infield single for Henry, again in walks Olivia Ferris with 2 runners on, 1 down here for the Seahawks in the top of the 6th. Sheets with the pitch. That one in there for a strike, 1-1.
If you live close to Bear, you want to stop by, we'll take some hot chocolate. Just kidding, everyone.
As that one's fouled off from Ferris behind the plate there. So 1 and 2 for Ferris, 1 down. And like you said, Jesse, as you mentioned insurance runs, DMA now runner in scoring position, maybe a chance to add on to this lead with Ferris, 1 out.
Yeah, and last time, the inning they scored, remember they had first and second with 1 out. They'd laid down the sack bunt, moved the runners to second and third.
True. And at the relatively the same part of the order, that one's fouled off again, because coming up next, you've got Ashley Canati who had the RBI single in the 4th.
So this was the person that laid down the bunt last time with runners on first and second. This time, with already the 1 run across, a little different approach, have her swinging away.
So we'll see what Ferris can do. 1-2 the count. That one just a bit outside.
Yeah.
So 2-2 the count now for Ferris. As DMA looking to add some insurance runs. That one a little bit low, and now the count is full. So full count, 2 runners on, 1 out for DMA, and it's Olivia Ferris. So a big pitch here. Sheets, here's a pitch. It's driven into center field. Looks like it's going to get down. It does for a hit. Can't track it out in center field. Runs are going to come around, or at least one is. And what a hit there. Olivia Ferris this time with the RBI single as Allie Novotny is able to get in and score, and Claire Henry makes her way to third.
That great piece of hitting. It's still only 1 down, so chance to be a bigger inning. But I said if you're DMA, you want to add the insurance runs, and they listened to me. Like I knew what I was talking about, which doesn't happen often. But great piece of job. All this damage done with 1 out.
And DMA making great contact through the 4th inning until now, especially in that part of the order. And now it's Ashley Canati who had the RBI single earlier. Now runners on the corners for her with 1 down, as that one's in there for a strike, 1-1. And it looks like Julia Ferris will now be on first base. And the pitch from Sheets, that one outside, 2-1. And that pitch swung on and missed, even the count up at 2-2 for Canati. So again, runners on the corners, 1 down, a 2-0 lead for DMA, and a chance to add on in the top of the 6th. As Sheets now looking to stop the damage there. And a nice pitch there. She gets her swinging for the strikeout for 2 down now here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, great job by Sheets. Now you get that second out. Again, like she did the last inning, only giving up, the 1 run when she was in trouble. A chance only to give up 1 run, and it's better to be down only 2-0 than 3.
And now it's Angelina Deloso, the right fielder, stepping into the batter's box. She'll take the first pitch for a ball. Still runners on the corners now, 2 down for Deloso. And we'll see what she can do. The pitch swung on there and missed for a strike. 1-1.
Thank you for joining us on 302 Sports as we're bringing you the top 2 softball showdown between number 1 DMA and number 2 Caravelle. DMA leads 2-0. Top of the 6th inning, looking to add on some more runs.
Perfect night to head over to that YouTube channel or hit that link on social media and just watch at home. I'll tell you, a great night for that. And now an opportunity for Deloso with the runners on the corners. 2 down, top of the 6th. The pitch from Sheets swung on and missed. Deloso can't make contact there, and Sheets able to get another strikeout, 2 in a row for her. And that'll do it here in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back with your bottom of the 6th action. Back here live on 302 Sports, bringing you softball action tonight. Number 1 versus number 2, DMA and Caravelle. As we are set for the bottom of the 6th, DMA with a 2-0 lead over Caravelle here at Caravelle. Again, thanks for joining us live on 302 Sports. Nick House, Judy, Jason Winchell, and Leonard Evans on tap for this one. Again, a great matchup. Sheehan still on the mound for DMA as she throws another strike in there. Now she's ahead 0-2. And Sheehan really has been great tonight. She gets out of this one, she'll have 6 complete shutout innings, as that one's going to be thrown from Henry, making the play at shortstop. 1 down. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch from Sheehan is that one's taken in for a strike, and now we're back at the top of the order for Caravelle. It's Bree Bryan, and we all know what she can do, so Caravelle looking to get going here. It's going to start with her. So 1 down, 0-1 count to Bree Bryan. The pitch from Sheehan, and that's in there for another strike. 0-2 now the count. Pitch, and she's going to drive this one right to Nikki Elliott at second base, who's able to make the catch. So now 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. So DMA now just 4 outs away from a victory here at Caravelle, but still a lot of time left, or plenty of time for the Buccaneers as well. It'll be Natalie Paoli as Sheehan winds in the pitch. That one a little high, and that'll be a ball. So 1-0 the count for Paoli, as that one's driven to center for a hit. And Caravelle getting some runners on the board as Paoli's able to single. So Sheehan giving up a hit there. It's been a little while since we've seen that, and now Caravelle with a runner on. 2 down here in the 6th for Maddie Barres, the catcher. And she'll send this one to third base. It's fielded cleanly, and a nice catch over there at first base by Novotny as they're able to make the play. It's Julia Ferris and Allie Novotny make the play. So Caravelle strands a runner on first. We're heading to the 7th inning. 2-0 DMA. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is...
And we are back here. Again, thanks for joining us on this decently cold and windy Thursday night.
Oh, God.
For our number 1 and number 2 matchups, DMA and Caravelle. And DMA opening up the scoring in the 4th inning with Ashley Kanani, RBI single to center field. And then it was, I believe, Julia Ferris in the 6th inning with an RBI of her own. So 2-0 lead for DMA as we head to the final, the 7th inning here. I believe Sheets is still on the mound. This might be top of the lineup time. I'm not sure who's up at the moment. That pitch is swung on, drilled out to shortstop. Bree Bryant makes the play. The throw is not in time.
Yeah, it is in time.
Oh, got her.
A little late call, but yep, got her.
So Rachel Sani grounds out just short there. Nice play by Bree Bryant. So 1 down here at the top of the 7th. Pitch from Sheets. And that wind is howling now, Jason.
Yeah, it is.
As that pitch is a little bit outside for a ball, and it looks like we're at the top of the lineup for DMA. It's Brooke Canati. And she has a 2-0 count here with 1 down in the top of the 7th. As DMA with a 2-0 lead. Here's that pitch. Low for another ball, 2-0. That ball inside, so 4 straight balls, and that'll be a walk on 4 pitches as Canati able to get aboard with 1 down here in the 7th. And Jason, I'm wearing a bunch of layers right now, and it's still a little chilly.
Yeah, I have 5 layers on. And
So props to everyone that was able to come out here tonight and watch this Caravelle game.
Yeah, great crowd out there.
As now Caravelle will meet at the mound. So now it's, or at least should be Delaney Sheehan, who has had a great night on the mound. Now she's back in the batter's box with 1 down. Canati on first and a 2-run lead. So here's the pitch from Sheets. Looks like it missed for a ball. 1-0, count to Sheehan. What about now? And she's going to take off, and another great throw from Barres. And that's her 2nd runner she was able to gun out tonight as Canati tried to steal 2nd. Couldn't get there, so now 2 down in the 7th.
It was frozen. I was keeping on hitting the fly, but it still says 67%.
So 2-1 now the count for Sheehan as that one on the way from Sheets low. And now 3-1 count, hitter's count for Sheehan with 2 outs here in the 7th.
I don't either.
And here's the pitch. That one driven into left center, and that's going to get down. Sheehan looking for 2. Here's the throw, and she'll have it standing up. Delaney Sheehan now doing it in the batter's box, Jason.
That's why it was important to throw out that runner still on second base, because that probably could have scored her.
Also, very good point. So Sheehan with a stand-up double. That'll bring up Nikki Elliott, the second baseman. A nice, clean night for her at second, as Sheehan will come off the base path, as she'll probably be see her in the bottom of the 7th.
For the pitching, they get a courtesy runner for pitchers and catchers.
So Abby Montgomery coming in to be the pinch runner. She'll take second base for the Seahawks. And now it's Nikki Elliott. She'll hit that one over to first base. Marcone will field it cleanly and make the force play. So after, well, we'll just have one last half inning to play,
Yep.
Jason. Just 3 more outs for the DMA Seahawks. And Caravelle find themselves down 2 runs. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll see after this.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers.
The 4th, 1 in the 6th, and now they're up by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Caravelle, one last shot.
Yeah, one last shot. They're a good offensive team. They've been shut down so far tonight. But 3 outs to go. Sometimes they're the hardest 3 outs to get in softball.
And it'll still be, Delaney Sheehan on the mound. A great night for her. Got the shutout going so far here, looking to complete game shutout with 3 outs away from getting the victory. She'll stay on the mound after ripping a double into left center in the previous half inning.
Yes. It seems like once that sun went in, it dropped about another 30
you
degrees.
You can say that
there.
again. I mean, we were fine up until about under the 4th and 5th inning. 5th inning, I want to say. And then it really hits you like a brick wall.
Oh, my God.
But again, thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports, and we are about to be underway here with our last half inning of play, as that one is in for a ball.
Remember to join us tomorrow night at Frawley Stadium as we have Milford Polytech action for you. Mike Lang. Oh, that's a blast, Nick.
And that's a shot to deep center field, and that is gone. I believe it was Nicky Marcone, Jason. I'm not positive on that one, but that one was lifted to left center, and you knew it as soon as it was hit. That puppy was gone.
Wow. It was Nicky Marcone. Nick called it, and we saw her hit a grand slam here last week.
Jason, the big part now, just a 2-1
yes.
view in the bottom of the 7th.
And nobody out.
What a start there.
Like I said, the last out is the hardest to get.
Could it
the last 3 outs.
Could it be the announcer jinx on Sheehan, me giving her the complete game, or going for the complete game shutout, as that one was taken deep by Marcone. A great.
If you asked me at the beginning of the game if I thought anyone could get it out of here with the win, I'd say no way. But
yeah, she caught it at the right time too, Jason. That wind settled down for that pitch, and she took it out. So now that brings up Courtney Brobst with nobody out, and now that momentum shifting now to this Caravelle side, as now they're only down by 1 run. Still nobody out here at the bottom of the 7th.
That was why I said that it was important to throw that runner out trying to steal second base.
As that one's a shot to third base, fielded cleanly. The throw is out of the hands of Novotny at first, as that gets Probst on first base. And now, Jason, in a matter of about a minute or so, this game has completely been turned upside down.
Yes.
It started out as a 2-0 lead for DMA coming in the bottom of the 7th. They were just 3 outs away. Led off with a Nicky Marcone solo shot to left center. And then an error there on that infield play is leading to the Probst being on first. Now, nobody out. 2-1 game and a runner on first for the Bucks.
And I believe we're going to have, is that a pitching change? I can't say. No.
Still nobody out as that pitch from Sheehan misses for a ball. 1-0 the count. So that DMA defense has been so smooth all night long, Jason. We were talking about it, and now in the bottom of the 7th, we see maybe the first.
Yeah, and like I said, man, you got the lead. You tighten up when you get those last 3 outs.
And these Caravelle batters, just judging by their swing so far, they look like they got a lot more confidence coming up to bat now here in the bottom of the 7th, as you saw that one fouled off.
Yeah, and that went onto the baseball field.
And this is going to be Kayla Sabalak.
Those kids are smart. They're running. That's one way to stay warm.
1-1 count as she tried to lay down the bunt. I believe pulled back. So 2-1 count now. Nobody out. Runner on first. DMA trying to close this one out. Number 1 versus number 2 here live from Caravelle. And we got a 2-1 game heading into the bottom of the 7th. As she'll step out of the batter's box. And the pitch. Outside again. And now a 3-1 count for Kayla Sabalak with a runner on first, nobody out. The tying run at first. So Sheehan trying to settle herself down here. As that one's a shot, and that's going to get into left field for a single. And now 2 runners on, nobody out for Caravelle in the bottom of the 7th. Down by 1.
Yeah, and the winning run's on first base with nobody out.
This game completely turned around. No momentum whatsoever heading to Caravelle's side as we came into the bottom of the 7th inning.
You're in the dugout, and you see Marquette lead off with that home run.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pick-me-up.
So it should be Amanda Stull at the plate now for Caravelle. If there wasn't any changes, as she'll step out.
See if she lays down the bunt and moves the runners into scoring position. She read my mind. They're going to go to third.
They're going to go to third. That's going to be thrown over the third baseman's head. And now the throw from left field, no good.
And the winning run's now on third base. She was getting ready to come home.
And Caravelle, or DMA, kind of looks as that infield and that defense looking a little bit out of sorts here, I guess you should say. The bottom of the 7th with a couple errors that we're not used to seeing out of them. That overthrow at first and now an overthrow at third, leading to the tying run being scored, Jason. And now it was 2-0 with 0 outs. Now it's 2-2, bottom of the 7th, 0
Still
outs.
out. Second
run on third.
Yep. But you see there, she tried to get the out of third base instead of having runners on second and third, 1 out. It's a tough play to make because you get that out of third. You want to get that lead runner, but you also want to get it out somewhere too. And different way to play with the tying run still on base, but just a tough throw. And like I said, the last 3 outs seem to be the toughest to get. And
Sheehan was so good coming into that 7th inning, almost unhittable, really giving up only 1 solid hit.
Did they make a pitching change here? I can't tell.
Doesn't look like it.
Let's see if they start warming up. Nope. So Sheehan's be interesting to see here with no outs. You don't have to bring your infield in. And remember, it's with no runner on first base, it's not a force out at the plate, too. They're going to have to tag the runner.
So here's the pitch in there for a strike. So Sheehan leading off the bat with a strike. 0-1 the count.
Oh, wild
that
pitch.
One's going behind the catcher. She's not going to be able to get to it, and that's going to lead to the game-winning run on a wild pitch that was able to get by the catcher from Sheehan. And an incredible 7th inning for Caravelle.
Yeah, it was all done with no outs.
Unbelievable. Caravelle down 2-0 heading into the bottom of the 7th. And Nikki Marcone lead-off home run to start the inning. And they pile on 2 more runs to get the 3-2 win.
Yes.
To come back and upset DMA. Number 2 Caravelle gets the win over number 1 DMA 3-2.
Yeah, what a great game. What a great comeback for Caravelle. All started with the Marquette home run over the fence, and it fired up the Caravelle team. Hats off to both teams. Best softball game of the year, and we're glad to bring it to you on 302 Sports.
An incredible game here tonight, Jason, between 2 great teams, and who knows, maybe we'll see this matchup a little bit later down the road.
Absolutely. So for Nick, for me, for Len Evans, we'll be signing off for tonight, but stay tuned to our social media pages. See us at Frawley Stadium tomorrow night, Milford Polytech.